Hey guys, and welcome to Igloo today. Today we're going to be talking about Xbox stuff, so stay tuned shortly after this break. Hey everybody, welcome back to Igloo. Today we're going to be showing XBOX1 details for the game called Conan Exiles. Today we're going to be showing a little thing that we're going to be calling that it's going to be capped at 60 levels now. So instead of having level 50, we're going to be having level 60. So they have a little bump increase. Now, that's probably for the new caricature system and the new crafting stuff that's available in there. As well as we also found out on stream that Xbox is going to be supported by 900p 30 FPS. And that is going to be their goal across the whole board from one point of the server to the other point. Now, I can see that being done with the Xbox S, the Xbox X, and I don't know about the original Xbox if that can handle it as well, because it is a little bit older and how it's actually going to be done. But we're going to have to wait and see for that as well. They announced that the combat is going to be harder than in the previous showcase of the last combat stream as well. So it's going to even be harder for fighting thralls, getting NPCs, especially if you're trying to get level 2s and 3s and going from there. It's the big three things when it comes to combat is movement, fighting, and pairing with your shield. And it's going to be using more resources, and it's going to be overall generally harder unless you are an archer build and you climb on top of a pillar and you just pick everybody off. But either way, you're going to be using a lot of resources now to be getting those thralls. So it's going to become even more vital for them, and you can't really use them as much to level up. As well as chasing deer, you cannot have your sword out because you cannot run with your sword anymore. So leveling up for even just killing regular NPCs that are not going to be attacking you, like hyenas, crocodiles, elephants, etc. You can't just run around the elephants like you used to and get everything else done. So it's going to be a challenge to level up, and people are going to find this game a lot harder, which is good and bad for some people. There's going to be some people that will complain. Also, we also found out that the stream that they were running on was on an Xbox X. Okay, so hitting those frame targets that are for the Xbox S and the Xbox Legacy are going to be a little bit different than what was shown on stream. Of course, as the gaming company, you want your game to be as shown off as much as you can. So they showed it off on the Xbox X, which we found out when the game crashed. Also, the other thing that we've notice is that Xbox is going to have its own servers. They did not talk about it on stream that they were going to be releasing crossplay, which they should do so that they could actually be nice about it. Now, it should be a private server option so that you can connect more of the community together, but it's probably not going to be in that way. But in my opinion, crossplay on private servers should be done. The technology is there, and the same company that you buy these servers from can support both PC and Xbox. The difference is literally a key difference. Now, I know there's going to be an argument where you want to be facing people that have Xbox controllers or whatever, and they're going to have a different sensitivity. Again, it's a combat mechanic. We're not going to be running like the same way style like we've been ever since launch. So it's going to be different than what we have been experiencing. Major combat styles will be changing, and everything possibly for it will be changing. Also, the Xbox admin panel for people that are going to be mods and admins on servers is pretty much going to be having the same features. They didn't show off console commands, but I would think that that could be a possibility because you can actually bring up the keyboard. Don't know for certain for that, but we could also be expecting that, which leads me to the next subject matter, which is mouse and keyboard on Xbox. I say that it should be a reason for this game to have mouse and keyboard support for it. But if people don't get mouse and keyboard support for it, they're just going to get a Zim 4 or something of the equivalent and then hook it up, because having on this game, having a mouse and keyboard and able to just 180 hit somebody is so useful still, even after this combat update, that people are still going to buy that $30, $40 piece of equipment in order to get that kind of material. Again, there's a lot of stuff that's being added. There's a lot of things that are going to be changing. The level cap is going to be level 60 now, which is going to be unbelievable, just as a recap. And what do you guys think about all these changes? I mean, it's literally a new meta. This is new meta territory. They also said that they're going to be bringing back attacks such as the spear charge. So that's going to be OP, especially when you have two different speeds. How are they going to balance the grit? How are they going to actually get everything? Because the spear charge, you literally stood from a distance and then you ran. Hope you guys like this kind of stuff. If you like this kind of stuff, put those comments down below. I'll read them out. I'll be awesome. And have a good one. I would love to be able to see this on Xbox, but I don't know if I can afford it. All right, see you guys.